Is it okay if I call you Leslie for today?
Yeah.
Alrighty, so you know me, I'm Edie, we've spoken before. It looks like your sister was a little concerned about you and wanted just to bring you in for us to have a little bit of a chat. Do you mind explaining what has been happening?
Yeah, so I hear voices all the time. They just follow me wherever I go. And they're trying to get me. I know that they want to get me, and I know it's the Russians.
All right. And when did you first notice this?
About 3 days ago.
Mm-hmm. And when you hear them talking, do their voices sound as clear as mine, like we're talking right now?
Not really, but kind of. It's like I can hear them in the next room.
I see you're looking out the window. Can you tell me a little bit about what's happening?
I can just hear them talking about me, and they just always want to get me, and I don't know what I did to them.
Mm-hmm. Can you give me an example of things that they might say?
Like they always say that they're gonna come get me in the elevator at work, so I always take the stairs.
Right, yeah, that sounds very stressful. Have you noticed any differences in the ways you think? Some people, for example, might feel like they're having thoughts that are not their own put into their head. Some people might say they feel like their thoughts don't make any sense to them. Have you been experiencing anything of that?
Yeah, I feel like there's like a chip in my head, and I feel like they like put it in while I was sleeping, and I don't know, none of the things that they're saying make sense. They don't. It's like I let everybody down and I'm worthless. That's what they're saying to me, and they're saying really mean things, and I don't understand why.
Wow. Okay. Has it ever been so bad that you've thought about maybe bringing harm to others or yourself, maybe even killing yourself?
No.
No? Okay. And it looks like our medical assistant here had you complete this screening, and so that aligns that with our assessment that you are not a risk of suicide. But should you have any thoughts of harming yourself or others, please reach out and we'll get you the help that you need. So have you noticed any other changes in your health? Any headaches, shortness of breath, any trouble sleeping or eating?
I haven't noticed anything. I do love to eat, and even though I'm stressed, I don't have trouble falling asleep.
Okay. And you mentioned now that you're taking the stairs at work. Is there any other ways this is affecting your daily activities?
I mean, other than work, I try not to leave the house because I don't want the Russians to like follow me and then target other people.
Mm-hmm. Is there anywhere in particular that maybe you do feel safe?
Well, my sister lives 10 minutes away, but she used to come over a lot, but I don't like her to come over a lot anymore because I don't want the Russians to get her.
All right. Well, I did notice that on your chart we do have a couple medications for you. Have you been taking those consistently?
No. I stopped taking my medication because I thought that I was doing better and I didn't need them. And the Russians, I know that they just got to them and they poisoned them, so I threw them away.
So you haven't been taking your medications. Have you been using any other drugs, cannabis, alcohol, things like that?
Well, I guess I drink alcohol like every day, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Have you noticed any correlation between the disturbances that you're expressing and your alcohol use?
Well, I used to think that the alcohol helped me relax at first, but I think it is actually making it worse.
Okay. Is there anything else that you've been using to maybe relieve some stress? Anything that you did in the past that might have worked?
Well, I used to paint. It's one of my favorite things to do, and I think I really would enjoy doing that again, but I ran out of supplies and I'm too scared to go out because of the Russians, and I just wish they would leave me alone.
I see. Sounds like there's a lot that's been going on with these disturbances you've expressing, and I'm glad you came in today. So I'm concerned that having stopped the medication might be contributing to these disturbances that you're experiencing. It seems like it's impeding you from enjoying things that you like to do, like painting, visiting with your sister. And from what I'm hearing, you have been drinking, but you've noticed that that's been kind of worsening how you feel. Is that all correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So many people that are experiencing what you are experiencing sometimes can benefit from the help that we can provide, such as maybe getting you back on your medication, maybe a short hospital stay, or talking to a psychiatrist, someone that can help as well with the management of your symptoms. Is there anything like that that might be appealing to you, or that you might be interested in?
Maybe the medications could help. I don't want the Russians to poison them again like they did before, and I'm really only here because my sister insisted.
All right. So your sister, she seems like someone that you trust, is that correct?
Yeah.
So if we were able to equip your sister with the right tools and strategies to properly monitor your medications and help you administer them in a safe space, would that be something that you might think could work?
Yeah, I think that could work.
Good. So we'll start you on Abilify, 15 milligrams once daily, and that'll be by mouth. We can have your sister come join us in a bit. Would that be okay for her to come in and just kind of run down the plan with her?
Yeah.
Great. And then we'll also send out a referral to a counselor that you'll see with you. She can give you some coping mechanisms. I know it's pretty stressful with everything that's going on. Maybe even an art therapist, should you be interested, since you do enjoy painting. That can get you kind of feeling back to the way things were with painting, visiting with family. So I'll send that referral out right away, and you'll be receiving a call shortly. So like we discussed, it does seem that the alcohol is worsening kind of what you're experiencing, and so it is common for alcohol to do that. So from here on, we're going to try to equip you with tools to manage that stress so that we can avoid alcohol altogether. I'll have you come back in about 2 weeks to follow up, just to see how everything's going. From here until then, there are some side effects of the medication. We've discussed this, but just wanted to go over it with you again. You might have some headaches, nausea, constipation, some weight gain. If anything becomes too debilitating, go ahead and give us a call, okay? Don't just stop the medication, but we'll see what we can do from there on, okay?
Okay.
And just so that I know that I made myself understood and I was clear, would you mind repeating what we went over today? I know it was a lot.
Yeah, so I'm going to restart my Abilify once a day. My sister's going to help me, and then I'll wait to hear back from the counselor, and then I guess I'll be back here in 2 weeks.
Okay, perfect. Sounds good. We're going to go ahead and have your sister join us, and then we'll run through the plan like we mentioned. Does that sound okay?